MSJ football on Munger Vision. We're going to get the starting lineups for MSJ from the public address announcer, Marty McDonough, the athletic director also. They'll be taking on Burlington, the Seahorses today. And MSJ, their first home game of the year, they were on the road to open this season up. They lost to Essex and are hoping to bounce back here today. It is a humid day. It's a very warm day. And conditioning that took place in the weeks leading up to this game will really come off here big time. Will pay off big time. And Coach Fort, Chip Fort, with his first home game as the head coach. And we'll go to the outside mic now.
Number 68, junior, Ben Sexton. Riding inside in. Number 54, Louis Altobel. Number 59, and split in, number 85, junior, Nolan Root. Also split in, number 25, senior, Mark Tagliano. And running back, number 32, senior, Richard Kessel. And the other running back, number 21, sophomore, Donnie Beason. And quarterback, senior, Will Haneker. And he's the first player, Chip Fort. Yeehaw, baby. Roll Tide.
Yeah, no, I remember it. Yeah.
Captains and coaches will wait for the point guard.
Garbitelli sang the national anthem, and it was a beautiful job. And now Rich Cussell will tee it up. He'll get things underway. He's the kicker. Ben Sexton will be the punter, and as the game unfolds, I'll go through the whole roster for MSJ. It won't take very long. Not a lot of numbers this year, so that's what I'm talking about the conditioning. Coach Fort really worked on getting his team in condition because they're going to be playing a lot of players will be playing both ways, and I think they dressed 17 today. Had 5 injured or 5 people that weren't able to get going today. Back for Burlington in the white uniforms trimmed out in blue is Zach Carr, 23, and Ryan Michael, number 2. So Cussell all set, and we're just about ready for MSJ football back on Munger Vision. And that's going to bounce at the 20, die at the 18, be picked up, and MSJ coming down, and nice job of gang tackling by the Mounties, just about the 25-yard line. So not a bad job on the opening kickoff. 25-yard line for Burlington. They'll come out on the offense first. Again, MSJ in their traditional green uniforms with those gold helmets, very recognizable. And they'll set the ball just shy of the 25-yard line. Be first and 10, 11:55 to go in this first quarter of play. Again, MSJ with a road loss down to Essex back home now, and number 8 at quarterback is A.J. Dusablon. So Dusablon with the I formation behind him takes a look at that mounting defense. He's going to take a 3-step drop and get it out, and big hit. Now hold on to the ball and be driven into the turf. It's going to be Hanukkah out there on the tackle, number 10. They'll gain just about 5 yards on the play. That's just a very short drop right there. And what I don't like is Hanukkah asking to come off the field when on tackle. He got hurt, or they're just making a substitution on him. Yeah, he'll be out of the game now, Hanukkah will, and they'll have a substitution when Miz come back into the ball game. So it'll be 2nd and 5 for Burlington. They want to cut up inside, and that was stopped short of the first down. That was number 21 with the run that time for Burlington, Travis Hunt. So that will bring up the first 3rd down situation. It'll be 3rd and short, less than a yard. I'll show you the yard mark right there. See that? So Burlington trying to sustain their opening drive here and get the first down. They're just shy of the 34-yard line. Remember, they opened the game with a short pass. They went to a run, and there's a flag, the first flag of the ball game. And they're pointing at Burlington. This will be good for MSJ. And we'll get the call from the official. He'll mark it back. So, yeah, you can see it's going to be a 3rd and almost 6 now. So penalties will get you every time. We'll see if Burlington can overcome this mistake with 10:52 to go in the first quarter of play. They're looking at a 3rd and 6. They had a 3rd and 1. Dusablon steps out, and you'll have that I formation again behind him.
3rd and 6.
And maybe everybody up tight for MSJ. It's going to be a pass. He's rolling to the right, looking. No pressure yet. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to be. Yeah, I'm looking because he was real close to being on that first down marker. Yeah, Dusablon tucked it in, and I think he's going to be right at the first down marker. And yeah, there's a wave of the arm. And key to that was good coverage by MSJ, but they couldn't get any pressure in the backfield on Dusablon, so he improvised and just rolled out to his right and got just enough yardage for that first down. For the first down of the ball game, and Burlington was able to overcome that penalty. That'll be a 1st and 10 out there for MSJ. Defensively, number 31 is Colin McCormick. Hanukkah, number 10, back out there on the other side. And you see Tagliano also, he was just dancing up in the hole. And, oh, there's a good run right there on first down. They're able to power it up with Travis Hunt, number 21. He picked up almost 8 yards on that carry. And he just went off the right side. Yeah, for MSJ, number 28, you can see out there defensively is John Carmody. He's calling the play right now in the huddle for Coach Chip Fort. Chip Fort, like I said, the head coach, his first year as the head coach. He's been in the MSJ system. He was here working with Coach Callahan. And you can look right down that line of scrimmage now. That I formation is what they've been going with. And that short 3-step drop pass was tipped, caught, and brought down. It's going to be a first down. No, somebody on the line of scrimmage for MSJ got a hand on it and tipped it. And I'll tell you what, that's the 2nd time now. Big number 89 has made the catch. And of course, I don't have him on the roster. But he, good hands right there because the ball was redirected coming into him. So it's going to be a 2nd first down of this drive for Burlington with 9:52 to go in the first quarter. I see Ben Sexton's on that line defensively, number 68, Laddebush 85. Scholdice, number 61 out there, and this time it's a shotgun. And they're just going to go up, get the snap, hand it off, try to run it off the gap, and they'll be brought down for a couple yards. He'll pick up a couple yards on the play, and that's going to be ran by number 38, Gallagher, Luke Gallagher. So Gallagher picks up a couple. So right there, they just ran the gap and were able to pick up short yardage. They're almost to midfield. Burlington on their initial drive of the ball game, just shy of the 50-yard line right now. And that's, yeah, people are moving everywhere. This is going to be the 2nd penalty of this first drive on Burlington. And this will set them back. Now, like I said, they were able to overcome the first penalty call. This will set them back, I believe, 5 yards. Yeah, same penalty. Somebody jumped the gun early. And just to keep working on the MSJ defense out there, Cussell, 32, is out there. 25 is Vitagliano, 21 is Biza, 10 is Hanukkah, 85 Laddebush, 61 Scholdice, 54 is Nalbach, 55 is Raymond. High snap handled, But this time they get pressure inside, and the Mounties will bring him down for a loss. That was Vitagliano that came up, and he'll bring him down at the 40-yard line. Yeah, and that's what they wanted. They wanted to get a little more penetration, a little more heat, and they did. They were able to get it in there and drop him for a loss. Now bring it down to second and almost 15 yards now for Burlington. Just a good job that time of slinging on the gaps and cutting inside there. 8:31 clock running, and Burlington looking to go into the 4th minute of this drive here. Getting very humid today. So MSJ's defense with a big play right there. Dusablon all alone in the backfield looking long. That pass is going to be caught just over the top of Bizon, and it's going to be shy of the first down. But again, Bizon was just inches shy of making the interception on that play. Yeah, and that was a big play right there because, yeah, they're going to go for it now. Like I said, I'm going to give him 2 yards shy of being 4th and long 2 will go. So MSJ with their first situation where they can turn the game right here and get some momentum if they can make the stop defensively. Ball at the 46-yard line, and Dusablon will step out, and he's got him in the shotgun. This is usually where they have that direct handoff. They'll just get the snap handed off, and I don't see flags. I see a timeout Burlington. So Burlington's going to take a timeout and talk this over, and it'll be 4th down and 2 when we come back. 7:33 to go in the first quarter. Taken by either side. Burlington coming out. Appears like they're going to go for it, unless they're going to try to just drive MSJ off sides. Burlington already with 2 penalties assessed to him in his first quarter. There's the snap, and they're battling for it. I don't think he got it. It's all a matter of the spot. It was a direct snap this time to number 32, Nolan King. And I think he's going to come up short. Yeah, MSJ's defense with the first real big play of the game. They will hold on 4th down, take the ball over in great field position. They'll be at the 45-yard line. And this will bring out Will Haddeka. You're going to have Will Haddeka, your starting quarterback. Your running backs are John Bizon and Richie Cussell. Mark Vitagliano, Nolan Rhodes, Louis Altobel, and Eric Ladebush will do the receiving. And I'll set that line for you after this play. Chris Reedy is the center, and that's who Haddeka will huddle up to as they've got that wide receiver. That's going to be Ladebush on this side. They're going to start off with a run, and going to be brought down short of the line of scrimmage. And I'll bring up a second, a little over 10 yards to go for Bizon. He was the ball carrier, Bizon. Yeah, they're going to go 2nd and 11. But that line has Alex Raymond, number 55, Justin Allback, 54, Chris Reedy, 65, Ben Sexton is 68, and 61 is Bill Scholdice. Of course, Haddeka, a senior quarterback, a lot of experience under his belt. We're at 7 minutes even to go, and MSJ looking at a 2nd and 11. Burlington had the ball for quite a while in that opening drive, but we are stopped on a 4th and 2 yards to go. They're going to slide down the line. There's the pitch back. Cussell wants to cut it up, makes good contact, drives forward, and tell you what, he picked up 2.5, 3 yards, but it was all on just pure muscle when he dropped the shoulder and just kept those legs moving forward. We'll bring up a 3rd and long now for MSJ. You can see him shuffle in number 81 now. It's Eric Ladebush. They're going to bring out Vitagliano. MSJ in the green uniforms with the gold helmets on. This is Jerry Munger, Munger Vision, PEGTV Channel 15. The website for PEGTV is www.pegtv.com. MSJ right now playing a very clean first quarter of play. No flags on the Mounties yet. They're going to go I formation. They've got a split on this side. And now we got a flag. Oh, I went and jinxed him. 81's Ladebush on his side. He was wide. And I think MSJ is going to get backed up. I thought wrong. It's going to be on Burlington. They were in neutral zone. They encroach, so that'll make it, no, possibly a different play call now. It's going to make it 3rd and, waiting for the ball to be spotted. 3rd and 4, so that could change the play call up here. MSJ with good speed back there in that backfield. Haddeka, like I said, very nifty ball handler. Vitagliano coming back in now. Number 25, he will replace Ladebush. Could see something as far as, again, sliding down the line with Haddeka, let him make a play either on the pitch or tearing up inside. But MSJ looking at a 3rd down, and they're in Burlington territory by inches, but they're in Burlington territory. See the 2 wide receivers for MSJ. Haddeka's going to sprint to the side. He's got pressure, a lot of pressure. He's just keeping away, trying to get the corner, and he hit the outside. He was out of bounds, and yeah, he stepped. Yeah, he stepped out of bounds. Yeah, they're looking for the flag on the late hit because he'd hit the chalk. The whistle had clearly blown, and then he took a pretty good shot coming down. So it's going to bring up a 4th down in MSJ, and it looks like they will punt the ball away. So they weren't able to take advantage of that field position. And Ben Sexton will go back. There he is, and he'll do the kicking on it. He'll do the punting today for MSJ. So 6:32 to go. We're scoreless. And they're looking for a good snap from Chris Reedy here. It's going to be bounced, picked up, no pressure, and a line drive. And you know, it's still going to get the job done. It's down to the 20, and he's going to be dropped at the 30-yard line. So, you know, that's a good job, actually, because Sexton stayed very calm and controlled back there. The snap came back. He short-hopped it like a shortstop. No pressure from Burlington. He stepped into it, and Burlington at the 30-yard line to get things going here on their second possession of the first quarter. And again, Carmody, number 20, will come out. You see him defensively out there. 31 is McCormick. Battagliano is number 25. 32 is Cussell. 10 is Hanukkah. Bizon, 21. 85 is Rhodes. And I'll get to the rest of that defense as Dusablon. Go and look at the snap come at him, and he's going to keep the ball, and he's going to dive over the pile. Bizon right there, along with number 55 for MSJ's Raymond. So Raymond and Bizon combine on the tackle, and for MSJ they'll shuffle in a new body. That'll be number 89 coming in, Louis Altabel. So big Louis in there, number 89 today for MSJ. And again, when when the dust settled, he picked up 3 yards on that play, so it's going to be down a 2nd and 7. Dusablon's thrown the ball quite a bit here in this first quarter. He's kept it for some runs. He looks like he's very versatile out there. Again, he'll roll, he'll look. He wants, again, no pressure, and now he's going to lob it down the field, and what a great catch. And the whole problem with that is the defender's back never looked back for the football. But again, Dusablon, the playmaker, stayed alive, kept away from the rush, got outside, bought himself some time, and there's the big catch, and they're in MSJ territory. Ryan Ritter, 71 out there for MSJ. Now, I've heard him call him Ryder, but it's got 2 T's in the book. Yeah, so a big play, first big play of the ball game for Burlington, and high snap handled, and they want to break it off. Oh, good run on 1st down. Crunching tackle over there. Bizon just getting up. He was involved in a tackle along with Cussell, but again, they're giving them that 1st down. That's a lot of yardage on the ground to pick up on 1st down. It's going to be 2nd and 4 now. Yeah, you can see number 55, Alex Raymond, coming into the ball game. Humid day. You're going to see a lot of subs on both sides coming in and out. Not as many different faces for MSJ, but they'll be rotating their people around as much as they can. So on a 2nd and short, yeah, he's going to give him the corner. He's going to tuck up inside, and he's going to be brought down after he picks up the 1st down. And that's Travis Hunt, number 21. As we're at 4:53 to go in a scoreless first quarter, but Burlington trying to do something about that right now. And that play was designed to go out that 2-hole. When that was bunched up with the defenders there, he just kicked it out one wider, and good field vision saw that hole, and again, he's going to pick up a 1st down. So Burlington at the MSJ 21-yard line. That shotgun this time by Burlington. Oh, what a job. He faked me out and throw over through the man. He got behind the defender, McCormick. I thought he'd hand the ball off on that fullback dive. Instead, he just, again, Dusablon able to really, one thing you don't think about when you watch the quarterbacks is A, their footwork, but B, when they're able to be so deceptive on the handoffs like that right there. Imagine, I've got an aerial view, I'm up in the air, and he fooled me. Imagine being ground level with all those bodies between you and him and try and pick up what he's doing with the ball on the handoff. Now bring up a 2nd and 10. Burlington and MSJ territory at the 21-yard line. And this time he gives it off. Oh, and again, a gaping hole, and he's able to get decent yardage. He's going to be short of the 1st down, but he's going to be right around 8.5, 9 yards on the carry. And actually, I didn't pick up the number, but one of the Mountie defenders shot through the gap and actually ran by the ball carrier. Again, that was a good run, but Nolan Kane, number 32. Burlington already used 5 different running backs in the ball game. And with 4:12 to go, these long drives will really take their toll on MSJ as far as the heat, the humidity, and staying out there. Oh, a double handoff. Look at the backfield. Oh, Battagliano was in there riding him like a bull. He wasn't fooled at all. He'd gotten in there again on that run blitz. That's a big play. That's the second time Battagliano's made the big play defensively, and the Mounties needed that. 4th and 8 now for Burlington. They went for 4th down earlier in the ball game, 4th and 2, and were stopped by MSJ. And looks like Dusablon and the Burlington Seahorses are going to go for it on 4th and 8. So again, MSJ hoping for their defense, come up with something big here. He's in the shotgun, it's passing all the way. There's some pressure, Carmody coming in, he's pushed off the block, and there's the corner, and there's the first down. So again, 4th and 8, and they're able to pick up the first down, and Dusablon just being creative and being a playmaker, just putting the ball in his hands, and that's what they're doing in that shotgun. He's back there. If somebody's open, he'll pass. If not, he'll just buy time and make something happen, and he's done that a couple times now. So first down and goal for Burlington as they look to be just the nose of a football over the 10-yard line. So the second long drive of the first quarter here with 3:18 to go for the Seahorses. And he's going to be dragged down short of the goal line. That was number 85 for MSJ. That's Nolan Rhodes. And Burlington looks like they might get tacked down some penalty yardage and come back after that play. We'll let the man in the white hat make the call. Yeah, it's going to be holding on Burlington, so that'll wipe out that not only that yardage, but it'll set them back. I mean, there's no way they won't take the penalty here. Well, I don't think. As they discuss it with the... As everybody's getting on the same page here, and it looks like they're going to march. Yeah, Burlington's backing up, so they'll take the penalty. That's their 3rd penalty of this first quarter, and they have been able to overcome the first 2 penalties. There's the holding call.
Penalty moves the ball back to the 16-yard line.
So the ball will go back to the 16. Ryder will come back in the ballgame, number 71 for MSJ. He'll replace number 54, Justin Nalbach. So Dusablon, very impressive here for Burlington in this first quarter play. We're down to 3:12 to go. First quarter scoreless action, PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. There's the ball fake, and yeah, he's going to the corner, and jump ball. Oh, the 2 defenders there for MSJ break it up. McCormick got a hand on it, and Cussell also going for the ball. But I tell you what, there was pressure that time. They sent some additional bodies there defensively after the quarterback Dusablon, and he hung it up there waiting for his receiver to make the play. But again, McCormick and Cussell able to break up the reception. They'll bring up a 3rd down now for Burlington. I think it's 2nd, but they got it down. It's 3rd down over there, and we will go with 3rd down. It's a goal situation because remember the penalty moved them back to the 16. They were inside the red zone, and yeah, it is 2nd down. Okay, they're going to make the yard marker. The stick said 3rd down, but it is 2nd down. All right. They do have a wide receiver out here, James Hale out here wide. Everything else is packed in tight for Burlington. Again, an MSJ defense has been out there for almost 5 minutes on this drive. High formation for Burlington. Travis Hunt is the I-back. He's got the pitch. He's looking for the corner, and he's going to power forward. You can see Carmody and Rhodes right there. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal now for Burlington.
Carmody and Bizon brings up 3rd down.
Now, Rhodes is 85. I saw him get up. They said Bizon also involved in the tackle out there. But one thing they really emphasize in their camps and their practices is getting tackling and pursuit to the ball. So 3rd and goal for Burlington. And Dusablon. Everybody was moving there. This is going to be an interesting call. I saw MSJ move, and then I saw the Burlington player react to him, and this will have to go into discussion mode, and we'll get the call in just a second. It's going to be on the defense. So
Offside now.
yeah, they're trying to anticipate the snap count, and they jumped off. It'll still be third down and goal, ball at the 5-yard line. And it's Dusablon with Hunt in the backfield solo. And he's going to tuck it in, and I'm waiting for somebody's caller. It looks like it's going to be at the 1.5 yard line. Carmody getting up from the tackle. He had help on it also, and I mean, if they went for on 4th down and 3 and 4th down and 8, they've got to go for it on 4th and goal. Worst case scenario is you start MSJ off 99 yards away from their goal line. But this is going to be tough right here. This is just going to be a power backfield. And yeah, he's just going to get in there. He had a big hole on the right side, just off the center's right butt cheek, and he's in there for the first score of the game. It'll be 6-0 Burlington. And that's Travis Hunt that got the score for Burlington. So Burlington will get on top first with 1:51 to go here in the first quarter of play. And Dusablon stays in the ball game, and whether or not they're going to go for 2 or if he's the kicker also. No, he is the kicker. I told you the guy does it all. So yeah, so Dusablon with Messier the holder. It's a high snap, it's brought down, and it's going to be good. So it'll be Burlington 7, MSJ nothing, with 1:51 to go in the first quarter. So Dusablon, the quarterback, the passer, the runner, the PAT kicker, and now the man who's going to kick off after the score. And pretty easy to call a Burlington game. All you have to know is number 8's number or name out there. So AJ Dusablon with the kick coming up. And it's low, it's squibbed, and it's going to come up to one of the upbacks. It's going to be picked up and come upfield. And boy, just, yeah, get as much as you can out of it. It's a good job by Nolan Rhodes. So the Mounties will have the ball just about the 35-yard line. They'll come out for the second offensive possession. They're down 7 points, and we're late in the first quarter of play. 1:48 to be exact. No flags on that play. No, we're good to go. Will Attica coming out, number 10. He's the starting quarterback for MSJ. And boy, I tell you, after a drive like what Burlington just had, they had the ball just a little over 6 minutes. I think it was 6 minutes, 12 seconds. MSJ's got to at least get a first down here on this drive and give their defense a chance to take a break. They got to rest. Rhodes and Battagliano are split wide, opposite sides of the field. I formation in the backfield. Now on motion is Rhodes. And there's the pitch play, and there's a little hole. Nice job cutting back, and he's got the first down and more. Cussell with a great block and a nice cutback. Saw the field well. And he's in Burlington territory. That's the kind of football Coach Fort would like to see right there. They fire it off the line, made good contact, got that initial pop, and got the hole for the running back. Nice pitch back, good cutback, and they're at the Burlington 46-yard line. And that gets the home crowd excited here at MSJ. St. Peter's Field and PEGTV. Munger Vision, back where it belongs, doing MSJ football. Now Bison's the fullback. That's Battagliano in motion, and they're trying to run it up the middle. And yeah, oh, if he would just brought it a little bit wider. Nice reaction though. So picked up positive yards, but Ryan Michael came back and made a good tackle for Burlington. That was Cussell with the carry. Again, positive yards. Picked up 3 yards on the play. Eric Laddebush will stay in the ballgame, number 81. He started to come to the sideline, and Coach Kuchar told him to stay in the ballgame. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 7 with 54 seconds and the clock running. I formation for MSJ. Bison, the up back, and they're going to give it to Cussell, and he's going to see a lot of work, I got a feeling, today. He'll fall forward and make it a 3rd and 5 for MSJ. Again, ball control. Keep the team on the field, keep the other team's defense on the field, keep possession of the ball. Battagliano back in the ballgame now, number 25. Took a play off to catch his breath, and it is a hot, humid day. And see how to look at the wristband. He got the play called in, and he'll identify it by looking at the wristband. MSJ at the Burlington 40.5-yard line right now. Best offensive drive of the ball game for MSJ. 3rd down and 5. Oh, he'll turn right into the pressure. No blocks there at all. Yeah, that was a jailbreak. They'll bring him down for a loss of 6 on the play. They'll bring up a 4th and 11, and that will end the first quarter play with Burlington up 7-0 over MSJ. The second quarter will be MSJ punting the ball away. They had it at 3rd and 5. Sexton in there to punt. Michael, one of the deep backs. There's 3 people back for Burlington. It's good snap, no pressure, and a good kick. Going to fade to the left, and they're looking to run reverse. They'll fake the reverse, and MSJ. Oh, nice job of just staying what they stayed in their lanes, and good job. Yep, they didn't buy the ball fake. Nobody got out of their lanes, and there's almost a block in the back. I'm looking for a flag. No flag down on the, and Burlington will take over. Again, that was good coverage by MSJ. They're in the green uniforms with the gold helmets. Very familiar, very traditional look. As St. Peter's Field, and again, the website to get a hold of PEGTV is www.pegtv.com. Okay, and we have an 89 coming in for MSJ, and I don't have that on my roster. That's a bummer. I'll have to figure it out. Oh, that's Louis. Okay, it's Louis Altavell. That's Louis. Okay, I knew that. I made that note. Coach told me. Yeah, and they're going to try and bring it wide, and Hunt gets out. So I see him. He was patient, let his block get set up. Carmody will push him out of bounds, but that's a big gain on first down. He's over the 35-yard line. Again, he's just really patient and let the blocking get set up, and he just waited to see which side the block was going to go to. He cut to the opposite side and picked up the first down. So Burlington at the MSJ 36 with a first down to go. Burlington 7, MSJ nothing. And we're in the second quarter of play. MSJ with a road loss to Essex to open the season up on their home turf today. This time it's going to be Dusablon with a little cut inside, and Bizon was set to unload on him, but the ball just mishandled on a good throw. That was Chicoine out there. And so, you know, that was a play that was there. He got a little bit of alligator arms, and maybe there's going to be a big hit, and the ball dropped. They'll bring up a 2nd and 10. So Dusablon again. He's completed 1 long pass. Remember, got him out of the hole on a big play, but he's thrown a lot of short intermediate passes. He's back, and they're going to come out in the flats. And Hadaka, oh, that's the way you play it right there. Will Hadaka. He got some help from his friends, too, but I'll tell you what, Hadaka made that whole thing happen. He stayed in position, came up, made the contact, popped him. Bizon there, along with number 85 out there, Nolan Rhodes. And that was a good play. I'll bring up a 3rd and call it, I'm going to go 6, call it 3rd and 6. Yeah, and MSJ right now needing to put some pressure on Dusablon. They defense out there looking pretty dogged right now. They need to make a stop and get a break. I know we're only in the second quarter, but it's a humid day. He's looking, he pump fakes, he's got no pressure again. Now comes the rush, and they're going to have it for a loss. Scholdice got in there first. And Sexton's up off the ground now, along with Big Louie, and I believe number 54, Nalbach, also in there. I tell you, other than the Cussel run offensively, all the big plays have come for MSJ's defense, and they'll bring up a 4th and 10. Then we're going to have a timeout called, and I think it's an MSJ timeout. First timeout used here in the first half by MSJ. Dusablon will be the punter, and they're going to have Hadaka back deep along with Cussel. He'll be up back. Cussel will be the up back on this play. Good snap, no pressure, and an excellent kick. A lot of hang time. Hadaka telling everybody to get away. Oh, what a great bounce for Burlington. What a bummer. 19-yard line. That's for the MSJ offense. Will take it over. Again, that ball had the lift on it, so the coverage could get down underneath it. That caused the MSJ return men to back off from it, and then the ball kicked another at least 10 to 15 yards back further. So Chris Reedy, number 65, will again center that offensive line for Coach Fort. And again, that line is Alex Raymond, number 55. 54 is Justin Nalbach. Chris Reedy, 65. Ben Sexton, 68. And Bill Scholdice, 61. Louis Altavell, 89, has been playing the tight end position. And Burlington up 7 points right now. It's 7-0 with 10 minutes, 12 seconds to go in this opening half of play. And it certainly doesn't feel like football where there's a short drop and a throw right on the money and bringing it forward. That's Louie right there. Big Louie Altobel with a good catch, a nice pass on a 3-step drop. And Altobel gets up a little bit of a limp, and he's going to shrug it off and stay in there. So first down for MSJ. And see Hanukkah, he can throw the ball. He's just a triple threat out there at the quarterback position. They went with a short drop, I believe, to make sure he had the time to get the ball off. But that will be placed at the 34-yard line. So MSJ at their own 34. Burlington on the defense with the white uniforms, the blue trim. High formation backfield. And Hanukkah's got pressure, and he just wants to dump it out here. And I'll tell you, it's a good thing Cussell caught that, even though for the loss, because I'm not sure that really didn't go backwards and would have been a fumble if he wouldn't have caught it. But they will lose 9 yards on the play. And just looking at the way that play unfolded, it really seemed like the spacing was way too tight on the play. That'll bring up a second and almost 20. And you got to have a little more spacing, a little more separation between the quarterback and the dump off, the receiver, because everybody rushing the quarterback is basically within arm's reach of the receiver right there. So see if the Mounties can overcome that big loss right there. It'll be interesting now to come out with 2 straight passes with a 2nd and 20. Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't understand going to the run. Oh, he's being pursued, and he's being brought down. Oh, they got him in the backfield. On the back side, there was no block on that side. And 86 came rushing on in there, James Gilbert. And so MSJ, after that first down play, has had back-to-back losses, and that's so much. Now I got to do math. Well, they're calling it 3rd and 24. Do you quick kick? Try to get some field position back. Let's see what comes up here. 81 in the ballgame. Eric Ladebush gives him another receiver out there. So MSJ. Yeah, will come out with a single setback right now. That's Altobel in motion. He'll go strong right. No, they're going to roll. They're going to go for it. Hanukkah lays it out for Cussell. Too high. So MSJ will be punting. Now brings Sexton off the line, number 68, and he'll go into punt formation.
You know, we had him wide open. He had him 3 yards from the first down. We would have third.
So they'll bring in the punt team now, which is Vitagliano, Cussell, McCormick, Rhodes. Like I said, Sexton is the punter, number 68. And 8 minutes, 3 seconds go on the second quarter clock. And Sexton looking for a good snap. He's able to short hop one the last time. Reedy, good snap. No pressure, he'll step into it. Got good height on it. Oh, it's going to take a Burlington bounce, come back over the 40-yard line at the 39. It's where it's touched by Cussell of MSJ. And the Mounties defense going back out there to go to work again against Dusablon. A.J. Dusablon, the quarterback for Burlington, number 8. Has been very, very impressive. He's quite the multitasker. And we're in an official's timeout, so everybody can hydrate. So that was an official's timeout. Everybody was able to get some liquid in them, and see Steve Morrow talking to the the big guy with the white hat on, and we're set to go with 7:54 to go in the second quarter play. Burlington with the ball, and they've got the lead 7-0. MSJ on the defense. Burlington and MSJ territory. There's the handoff, and well read and brought down. Alex Raymond got in there again. Penetration by the MSJ defensive line, and they'll lose 2 yards on the play. They'll bring up a 2nd and 12. But you know, that's where Dusablon seems to be at his best, is in these situations, like you'd say 2nd and 12, because he improvises so well in the backfield. And we'll see what he'll come up with now. Dusablon, A.J. Dusablon, the quarterback for Burlington. See him with the split backfield now. There's the pitch. He'll go to Hunt. He wants to cut back, and it's well read by Vitagliano. He stayed home, fought off the block, didn't over pursue, There was no cutback lane there. And MSJ will bring up a 3rd and 10 now for Burlington. So again, they're looking for MSJ's defense, who's logged a lot of time here in his first half of play, to come up with a stop. And believe me, if Burlington doesn't get it here, they've shown that they will go for it. This is 2-down territory for Burlington. Quick snap, they're just going to throw it out in the flat. Hunt with the ball. And boy, it looked like a hold, no flag yet, and he's going to be, there's the flag. Yep, flag came in now, yep. Yeah, it looked definitely like a hold to me on the lead block on that side. And there's the hold, yeah. So that'll wipe out the play, bring it back, and that'll reset 3rd down. I mean, you have to take it because if you leave the ball where it is, Burlington will have just a short distance to go for a 1st down. And everybody discussing it now, and they'll move it back. And there they go. So the 4th Burlington penalty of this first half. I'm going to show you just the 1 penalty so far. Foul will be at the 46-yard line. 3rd and 16 for Burlington. But again, they picked up 4th and 3, 4th and 8, and 4th and goal. MSJ looking to dig in here, and 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the pressure, and oh, it was set up for the screen. It comes in, and nice job of open. Just wrapped him up. Yeah, he gets past Sexton. Who knows what happens? Nice job on that open field tackle by Ben Sexton, and they lost a ton on that. So it'll bring up a 4th down, a punting situation for Burlington, and that's 4 times today that the MSJ defense has risen to the occasion. The only thing downside to it is they've just been out there so long this first half. It's going to show on them in the second half if the MSJ offense can't get some time of possession here. Haddock and Cussell back. Haddock the deep back. Dusselblom will take the punt here for Burlington. Good snap, no pressure, and again, high kick. Haddock will call for the fair catch and make the catch. Oh, I thought I saw him wave his hand. He's trying to reverse the field. I don't see any flags down. Keeps his balance and brought down at the 24. Yeah, and Haddock very slow to get up. And he's hanging his elbow. You see him holding on to his arm or his elbow right there, and in some very obvious pain. So Haddock, yeah, see if they get a timeout here and try to see what the injury is, but he's definitely going to the bench and going to be looked at. Big, bad break for MSJ if they can lose Haddock here. Timeout called by the Mounties. So after that timeout, they look at Haddock. He'll come back in the ballgame now. He was rubbing his right arm in the elbow area, but he is coming back out with 5:25 to go. MSJ with a 1st down at the 24-yard line. They've had spurts of offense here in this first half. Cussell in the backfield along with Bizon. There's the pitch back, and Cussell trying to set up his block and just rumbles forward right over the tackler and the blocker and picks up a, well, no, they didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. I was going to give him a yard, but they say he lost a yard, so they'll make a 2nd down and 11. So MSJ, see if they'll stay with the running game here, at least try to tick down some of the time to the half. Battagliano coming in for number 81 for MSJ. That's Ladabush coming out, 25 Battagliano coming into the ball game. See Haddock talking to the huddle. Chris Reedy is the center, and MSJ's, again, like they've had some good, they've had a nice pass play that worked for them. They had a good run on the sweep by Cussell with the cutback, and yeah, right now Haddock just, yeah, all kinds of trouble. He lost his footing coming back, and I'll tell you what, this side of the field, the near side of the field was wide open. If he keeps his balance, he might be able to turn the corner on a defensive end. He had nothing but turf for at least 12 or 13 yards. Well, that was a big loss. We'll make it 3rd and 19, and
3rd and 19.
Eric Ladabush, 81, back in the ballgame for MSJ. Now, you make the play call here, 3rd and 19. I've always liked just a quarterback draw right here, personally. We'll see what they come up with. Short drop, there's the throw, and looking for Ladebush. Yeah, good position defensively by Zach Carr. You had the inside position on Ladebush and just didn't relinquish it at all. Yeah, we've got a Burlington player down behind the play, and hopefully he'll be okay when we come back from the fade. Sexton in the punt, and he's staying right on his goal line. So he's looking for a good snap right here. Don't forget, a hot, muggy day too. The snapper's hands are all sweaty. And good job, good snap, good punt. Going to be taken at the 45-yard line. They faked reverse and going to be taken down by Reedy, 65 right there. That's Ryan Michael at the MSJ 41-yard line. Oh, and just what they needed. The sun breaks out now on an already hot day. And MSJ's got, I'll tell you, down just 7 points, considering their time of possession offensively is probably in single digits right now. But 3:35 to go in the half, and again, asking that Mountie defense to make a stop here. We've played turnover-free football, no fumbles, no interceptions. And that's what MSJ needs right now, is a little break right now. They need to come up with a turnover. There's a handoff to Hunt right up the middle, and rugged running, tough running right there. And he will pick up 6 yards on the play to the 35-yard line. And Hunt a little slow to get up. A lot of it, too, could be heat, cramps. The only score came back in the first quarter. It was a 7-yard or a yard and a half run by Hunt. Made it 7-0. They kicked the point after, and that's been it. But Burlington's roamed between the 220s. They just haven't been able to find that. They kind of bogged down in the red zone. And there's a first down and more on the run. Looks to be at the 28-yard line. It's Hunt again on back-to-back carries for Burlington. And again, if you're starting to build a pie chart, the defensive time out there for MSJ is way, way, way colored in more than the offensive part. And it's a hot day, and you can get worn down pretty easy. First down and 10 for Burlington. High snap, bobbled around, and Dusablon taps it to himself, and tell you what, he's going to lose a yard or two, but that could have been a lot worse. Smart play. You know what it was about Dusablon? He just stayed calm. The ball was high, he couldn't grab it, he tipped it up in the air. Yeah, he's showing you. And he just tapped it upward, come back down to himself. So I'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They're going to bring number 32 in the ballgame. Burlington is. That's going to be Nolan Kane. Again, they've used 5 different running backs already. They're going to give Travis Hunt, a little breather out there, number 21 for the Seahorses. So that Mountie defense down to 2:12 to go in a half. 7-0 Burlington. And the first half of action. Oh, and he stepped around the tackle, and he's just carrying green jerseys with him now. Yeah, Nolan Rhodes had the first shot at him and just couldn't get the arms around him. And that's going to be right at, well, close enough to the 20-yard line, I think. So it'll be a 3rd and 2 yards for Burlington. And a minute 39 clock running. Burlington with another timeout left. Dusablon coming in the ball game, and he had been joined by Ryan Michael, number 2. So Michael into the ball game also. Again, looking at that I formation, and it's a tight I formation. Second back through, and well, they're trying to strip him of the ball, and now I got him as a first down. Yeah, there's the indication. It's officially a first down now. And that clock stops with a minute 17 to go. They're going to bring Altavell in, number 89. He's going to come in for MSJ, and he's going to replace Justin Nalbach, number 54. So from the 16-yard line, the Seahorses threatening again by MSJ. The ball kicks to the outside, the race to the corner, and they're going to bring him down by the shoe top. That was Colin McCormick that got him just about ankle high. Carmody also there, and they will stop him shy. Well, no, he might have the first down, actually. It's so close. Yeah, they're going to have a measurement. Be second and inches. They bring in Ian Patch for MSJ. And Burlington just outside the 6-yard line. And I think somebody went early. I think somebody went early, and this could come back against Burlington and be their 5th penalty of the first half, and it stops the clock with 55 seconds to go. You know, they stopped the play, but I don't see a flag, so his knee must have been down. That was a quick whistle. No, I have no idea. They just set the ball. No play. Okay, PA just came out and said no play. Well, they stopped them for a second, but it's going to be real close. See the official saying first down. Okay. So there'll be a first. There's going to be first and goal now from the 5-yard line with 44 seconds on the clock. Burlington looking to make it a double-digit lead. We'll give it to Hunt, and that's Carmody that got there. Carmody got there first, and he was joined by Alex Raymond and a couple other MSJ players. They will be at the 4-yard line, so they hold just a yard gain, clock down to 24 seconds. And I'm pretty sure Burlington had a timeout left, down to 19 seconds, 18. And now they call a timeout. They let almost 15 seconds go off the clock before they call the timeout. 13 seconds to go, and Burlington at the 4-yard line. They do have one wide out. Everything's packed in pretty tight, though. Oh, good initial contact, and Burlington saying touchdown, and the official agrees. And it was second effort that got the score, and it came with just 8 seconds left in the half. And right now we're seeing it 13-0 Burlington, and no doubt, or no reason to doubt that they won't go for the extra point here with Dusablon. That's a big score, because you got to figure MSJ's offense right now is just struggling to find a rhythm, and they're down 2 scores down, so Dusablon will set it down with Messier the holder, and snaps down, and the kick is going to be caught in the end zone. Sure, it'll be 13-0 with just Katsi Haddock back there caught it, hand it to the official, and MSJ will get a chance though. Again, never give up on special teams. 8 seconds is more than enough time for something positive or something negative to happen.
Yeah, and everywhere else in America.
Kickoff after their score. Their point after attempt was blocked, and it stays 13-0 right now. The Seahorses in the white uniforms. We'll get a short squib of a kick. That's a live ball. That's hot, and Cussell will pick it up, and he's looking for a little help. Breaks one tackle, puts the shoulder down, comes forward, and that will stop the clock with 1 second on the clock. Yeah, so MSJ will have 1 second, see if they just want to take the knee and regroup themselves, or if they want to try to make the big play. Of course, the danger with the big play is if you turn it over, let's say on an interception, and the clock expires, as long as the guys don't get tackled, you can keep running. So see what Haddock and MSJ will do here. Well, right now, Haddock, they need another lineman. Yeah, they're going to... Yeah, so it is Ritter coming in 71. I couldn't find Scholdice, so Ritter comes in for Scholdice. And MSJ will come out 1 second on the clock in the second quarter of play. 13-0 Burlington over MSJ. Haddock number 10. With Chris Reedy the center, Haddock will come out, and they're going to run the play. And that's going to be the half. It'll be 13-0 Burlington. And MSJ heads off to Mr. Parker's house to regroup for the third quarter. Start the third quarter here. Remember, MSJ won the toss and elected to take the kickoff here in the second half. And that's looking like a good deal right now to get some offense started and see what adjustments they made. That's a good return, and it's going to be real close to the 40-yard line. So decent starting position for MSJ here to get started in the third quarter play, as Richie Cussell brought that ball back up the center return. And again, I like the fact that Coach Fort went on defense first, and because this first drive could really establish what's going to happen here in the second half. This could really dictate, you know, the strategies. So MSJ, good field position at the 40, down only 2 scores, down 13-0 right now, and see what they want to come out. If they're going to come out and try to establish more of the run or the option, or if they're trying to go to the air, but definitely got to keep that defense out the field for a little while. Yep, the fumble and the recovery by Burlington. Yeah, number 32, Nolan Kane, jumps on the ball, and that was not the start they needed, but it'll be Burlington with the ball at the 30 now. I said it could change all the strategy. If Burlington punches in a score here and goes up 20 or 21-0, that could really dictate what MSJ does the next time offensively, but we won't know what the game plan was now because of the first turnover of the ball game happened on the first play of the third quarter. And Dusablon will come out. Number 8 has had an excellent ball game to this point for Burlington as they run that I formation. Again, most of the running went to Travis Hunt, number 21. He's a tailback in this set, and he's got the ball now, and he's going to read his block, cut up inside it, and pick up some good yardage. Can you see he waited till that outside kick block, and it kicked the defensive end out, and he just cut up inside it, and he's going to gain 4 yards on the play. As you can see, coming out of the ball game, number 2 for Burlington, Ryan Michael taking a little breather, and they brought in another receiver. They brought in number 82, Plosner. Yeah, so a 2nd down and 6, and MSJ's defense right back on the field again. They need a break. They need to have a turnover created here. A lot of movement, no flags, and they're coming back and around on that right side, and that's just power football. Yeah, look at him. That is muscle. That was Luke Gallagher right there, who just, after the initial contact, just kept right on running, dragging MSJ players with him. And that will be a first down. It'll be 1st and 10, the ball at the 16-yard line. Again, Burlington, time possession-wise in that first half, probably a 3 to 4 to 1 ratio margin over MSJ having the ball. And total yards. And again, that was the first turnover of the ball game, the one we just saw. Yeah, the quarterback kept it. They missed a handoff, and he's still able to make some positive yardage of it. Yeah, so Dusablon, again, very cool-headed out there. Number 8, A.J. Dusablon, the quarterback for Burlington. Yeah, you see right there explaining how he was supposed to, yeah, not only that, you know, he's coaching. He's telling his running back that was not a play designed for the quarterback to take it up the gut like that, but he again turned it into 4 yards, 2nd and 6.
Short 7.
And again, that is an I formation out there. Hunt with a little stutter step, kicks the outside. He's going to be held short of the first down. And that was, got Carmody right there involved in the tackle. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short, call it 3rd and yard and a half for Burlington. They recovered the fumble on the first snap of the play by MSJ here in the 3rd quarter, 9:46 on the clock. And they're in 2-down territory, that is for sure. And MSJ with some wide splits. There they go. And he is going to be, well, one official just said first down. I'll wait till the guy with the white hat declares it. First down, there, it's officially a first down. And I'll put him at 1st and goal. And MSJ bringing in number 61. I don't have one. I'll work on it. I don't have a 61. So Burlington on the verge of a 3rd score here. And they've done it. I like what they've done. They've kept it on the ball game. And yeah, Rhodes got a piece of them and carried them down. That was Nolan Kane, the ball carrier for Burlington. And again, they're so close. I'm looking for the ball being set down. Yeah, they are less than a yard. They're inside the 1-yard line of MSJ. 13-0 Burlington. 8:54 to go in the 3rd quarter of play. A.J. Dusablon, number 8, got the play from the sideline, brought it over to the top of the huddle. So on a 2nd and goal, they'll just go up the gut and, well, look at that. That's goal line defense. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal, and they stuck him and just drove him back. And Cussell, Carmody, Raymond's in there. And we have a, Burlington Seahorse down on the play right there, and hopefully he'll be okay when we come back from the fade. The 3rd and goal for Burlington, and again, if they don't get it here, you can just probably bet the house on it. They will go for it on 4th down, but he's going to keep it. He's going to roll. Looks like a hold on the outside, and he didn't make it. He fumbled it. That should be an MSJ football. He fumbled it out of the end zone. Yeah, I agree. And he fumbled it out of the end zone. That should be a touchback.
Yes, it is. If he fumbled the ball, it won't.
He fumbled it forward. Yeah, he fumbled it forward out of the end zone. Now, how they're spotting it back at the half-yard line, yeah, he fumbled that forward out of bounds.
I'm telling you, he better do something before they snap it.
Yeah, that's a...
That was our ball, dude. He should have raced absolutely.
Yeah, and there's a touchdown. Yeah, that clearly was a fumble forward through the end zone, and I don't know how they ever spotted it back to the half-yard line, but it will become a touchdown for Burlington and make it 19-0.
Oh, man. Wait till you see this on film. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. He got hit.
Yeah, so the opening drive, MSJ got the ball, and they fumbled the football, recovered by Burlington. Burlington comes down and gets the score, and they're going to go for it. I was waiting to see if they're going for the 2-point conversion, but they're going to set up for these PAT.
It should have been our ball. I can't believe he didn't do that, man.
So Dusablon will set it down, and waiting for him to say good. It's good, so it'll be 20-0 Burlington now in the 3rd quarter with 7:59 to go in the 3rd quarter. Well, I guess it's at the point in the game with 7:59 to go in the 3rd quarter, down 20, where this is a must drive. MSJ must make something happen here offensively, and it can start with a nice special teams play. He'll be caught short at the 20-yard line. Cussell up the middle, breaks 1 tackle. 2 tackles will roll forward. Again, great field position at the 40-yard line. This is where MSJ was after the initial kickoff here in the 3rd quarter, and this is where they fumbled the snap. So they'll start off, and again, plenty of time just to take it 1 play at a time. They need to make some positive yardage, get some first downs, and trying to make some yardage here. I mean, you got to look at it as just one possession, 1 score at a time. So Hadeka out there, Will Hadeka. Chris Freedy will be the center, and he'll have John Bizon in the backfield with him. They're going to send Cussell out into a slot. And boy, this definitely has spread the field out. They have 4 wide receivers in the play, and that's the problem with spreading the field out. That puts a lot of one-on-one blocking. That's going to be a 5-yard loss, 6-yard loss. Yeah, they had 4 wide receivers in the play, and that just leaves a lot of one-on-one blocking up front with no help. And they're going to send in Battagliano, number 25 now. That'll bring about 2nd down and 15 for MSJ with 7:30 and the clock running, 20-0. 3rd quarter action. PEGTV Sports, public access television, bringing you this MSJ football game against Burlington. Again, they bring Nolan Rhodes. He's the only wide back here. You see him on this side, near side of the field. And that time that's snuffed out by Burlington. And we'll call that no gain. We'll keep it at 3rd and 15, and we have a Burlington player, staying down on the field. Yeah, and that'll be an injured timeout. So Haddock will have Bizon in the backfield. They're going to, they've overloaded. See the 3 receivers on this side of the field? Well, Burlington's going to bring pressure from the outside. Yeah, and he's going to kick him wide. It's going to be a tough one for Haddock because, there's the flag, Yeah, so they're going to call intentional grounding on that play. 3rd and 15-yard play. She being left-handed, that was a tough throw for Haddock to try to make down the field. They put 3 receivers on this near side of the field, and again, the blocking assignments get thin. Yeah, they're going to wave it off. Okay, because they're So this will just bring up a 4th down and a punt, and Now put Ben Sexton, number 68, back in the punt formation. And he's done a good job today. He's had a short snap he's fielded. Basically, he's done everything they've asked him as far as last 2 punts, actually. He's got good hang time on it, so he gets some coverage downfield. Now, whistle's blowing. Play's dead. Yep, play's dead. And I'm not quite sure. We'll have to wait for the official to work. I think it's going to be a... No, they're looking, scratching their heads. That's never a good sign. Well, it's going to give MSJ some yards back. An illegal substitution on Burlington. That's just like tacking more yardage onto a kick. Yeah, it's going to move them forward 5 yards, put them back at the 40. That makes it 4th and 10. They're still going to punt. It's just that you gain some yardage. Yeah, Travis Hunt was the injured Burlington player, the running back, last time they had the injury timeout, and he's not back to good snap. Oh, and a good kick, too. Oh, and it's going to take a great MSJ bounce, and that's going to be around the 15-yard line. The best kick of the day by Sexton. Came at a great time. So it's 6:28 to go. Burlington will take over, and again, they're going to put it right at the 15-yard line. And I'll bring out A.J. Duseblan again, the quarterback for Burlington. And I'm waiting to see if Hunt's coming back out, number 21. Like I said, he left under his own power, but he went to the sideline after that injury on a defensive play. And yeah, I don't know if you're going to watch Burlington come out and just try to grind it out now with a lot of running plays and take the clock down and wear down the Mounties. They've got a 3-score lead, 20-0. It was 13-0 at the half. MSJ with the only turnover of the game so far, fumbled the first snap of the third quarter. And look at that, Duseblan with a stiff arm and then gang tackled. Yeah, that's McCormick getting up. Cussel's there. And Battagliano, Ben Sexton. So again, something Coach Fort was really emphasizing in training camps and practices was pursuit to the ball. And that time they really did a nice job of stringing that out. When all the dust is settled, they picked up just 2 yards, so it's going to be a 2nd down and 8. Clock just below 6 minutes down the third quarter of play. You can locate Channel 15 at Building 24 in the House Center. And they're always receptive and open to the public to come take a tour and look at the beautiful facility. And Duseblan, little pass out here in the flat, and Hadaka got him tripped up enough to bring him down, but he dove forward, and I believe he's going to have the first down. Yeah, because Tony Zingali there dropped the chain and moved out of the way, but it is first down by probably about 1.5 feet.
I mean, but still, though, we know what he's going to do. If he leaves the line and he's inside, he's going to...
Yeah, again, that little pass on the flat's been effective 4 or 5 different times today for Burlington. And again, it's just a long handoff, and then you let your receiver make a play, and then Burlington's been able to do that today. Yeah, there's that Sexton came around the end, and that time just tough running for 5 yards. Good job. Again, Burlington's used a whole stable of running backs here. That's Nolan Kane. So he picked up 5 yards on first down, makes it 2nd and 5. They've ran with Zach Carr, Ryan Michael, Travis Hunt, Luke Gallagher, and Nolan Kane. Duseblan's ran himself today. So they've had a bevy of running backs in there. Again, you got to figure with the heat and humidity and all the time on the field, the defense has got to be getting worn down right now. That's a good stop. And Battagliano again, there's Carmody. He's also involved in it. Chris Reedy back there, 65, and MSJ will drop him for a loss this time. On a 3rd down, well, we'll bring up a 3rd down play. That make it, well, 3rd and 8 right now. Like I said, Burlington's gone for it today on this side of the field, on MSJ's side of the field. They've really just been very confident offensively out there. They seem to have a very coherent game plan, and they seem very comfortable, good chemistry with each other. I guess what I'm getting at is if it comes up to like a 4th and short, I wouldn't be surprised at all if they did go for it. They're just trying to run it up the middle, and he'll be brought down short of the first down by a good 3 yards. But Tagliano again had the initial contact, and yeah, Burlington again with another player down, and you don't like to see. Hopefully it's just a leg cramp, but he was holding his knee. But I won't play doctor. Let's hope things work out here. So Burlington in punt formation with a 4th down and 3 yards to go. And Deuce LeBlanc back there, so don't ever rule out the fact that he might just take off and go with it. And that's a great kick. Yeah, it's going to take an MSJ bounce, come almost to the 47 before Ryan Michael grabs a hold of it. Mounties again have had good field position this whole second half. They've been at the 40 twice, now at the 47, but they've yet to really capitalize to take advantage of it. So we'll see if they come out and just try to establish a drive on either running the ball or if they're going to just go air football here. But Haddock, looking at the wristband, will make the call. No breeze to speak of. It's not a matter of the flag out in Father Joe's spot here at St. Peter's Field, just kind of hanging limp. Again, you're at the point in time, 3:47 to go in the third quarter, down 20. You need a drive. Right now they're in pass formation. It's a matter of being able to protect Haddock so he can get the throw out there. That's Cussell in motion. And they're going to pitch it back to the side. And Bijan's going to be stopped in the backfield. Great job by Burlington's number 86 got out there, James Gilbert, and just blew the play up. Actually, that's a very slow developing play right there. Now Colin McCormick coming in for Cussell, giving him a little breather. 81 also out there for MSJ's Eric Latabush. That brings up a 2nd and almost 15 yards. Clock nearing 3:10. There's some confusion on a substitution, and now they're going to have to call a timeout. Yeah, they were a man short in the huddle, and MSJ will call a timeout with 3:11 to go. Third quarter action. Haddock with one last word for his running backs. His Carmody's going to be at the fullback spot, and Colin McCormick will be at the tailback spot. So MSJ looking at a 2nd and 15 after that timeout taken by MSJ. That was their first timeout taken here of the second half. When again, just really no time for Haddock to get set and let it go. And they're going to be roughing the passer. They hit Haddock after he threw the ball, and that's what the penalty will be. They're looking to go to Altabel. Yeah, roughing the passer against Burlington. That'll be an automatic first down. So that'll put MSJ, that should be an automatic first down, and that should also put him in, I'm looking for the spot. No, it won't put him in Burlington territory. There, we'll just get it, an official call here. And that will put it in, okay, I thought it would, and yes, puts it in Burlington territory. Yeah, roughing the pass here, and first down, MSJ at the 41-yard line of Burlington. So, again, if you're going to make it happen, this is a good drive to do it on. 3:06 to go in the third quarter. You're in Burlington territory, and sometimes that first score is the hardest. So Haddock with that, going to have Cussell at the fullback spot, and they're going to have, that's McCormick in motion. He'll pitch to Cussell. He wants the corner, and boy, just can't get the block on that end. That was number 81 for MSJ over there, Eric Latabush, and he just got beat off the block. And again, that end on that side's been Gilbert, and he was just able to collapse that side and force it out of bounds, and that's going to be a no gain. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Now Haddock having to wait for the play to come in from the sideline. We'll look down. That did go out of bounds too, so it stops the clock with 2:55 to go in the third quarter of play. And actually now they've marked the ball. They'd lost 3 yards on that play. Makes it a 2nd and 13. And again, he'll just basically be the same spot. It'll be about 3rd and 12 now. But again, he had no time to turn and pass as Burlington just coming in. And that Burlington front line, too, is big, physical, and they've been switching people in and out substitution-wise. Had a pretty good clip today, so they got to be a lot fresher. Basically, everybody's out there offensively for MSJ has also been out there all day defensively for MSJ. And I'm not making excuses for them, but they've got to be pretty beat. So third down and a long way to go. And MSJ again, one setbacks Cussell. They've got 3 receivers on its near side of the field. And Haddock will. That's definitely thrown backwards. Ladderbush will get it and he's going to lose yardage on it. Yeah. Yeah. Burlington pretty much had that snuffed out. MSJ will be down at the 47-yard line, their own 47. And Haddock is coming out the field, so I would assume we're going to see the punt from Sexton again. So there's Sexton today. He's done a good job, especially his last 3 punts. But Tagliano coming out and we'll be good to go. They're going to send back Ryan Michael, number 2 for Burlington. Line with number 34, Dandridge. And oh, it's going to be shanked out of bounds, and I think it's going to be a short punt. I want to see where the official's going to mark it. And here he comes up. 32-yard line, he says, and that'll be where Burlington will take over with 2:02 to go on the third quarter clock. They have a 20-0 lead. And again, upcoming events on Channel 15. Now we're nearing the fall. You'll always, of course, see the Halloween parade brought to you live on Halloween evening. Tom Lapel will be the camera operator on that. And then, of course, before that, I think it's a week before that, maybe 10 days before that, you'll have the Rutland Rec Department Pumpkin Princess, where they select the queen of the parade and her court. Then, of course, on the first Saturday in November, I think it's November 3rd, you'll have the really big show number 12 at the Paramount Theater. Again, that's worked all day, that short little pass, and it's picked up positive yardage. Yeah. And boy, if he kept his balance, he would have been gone down the field. It's a first down on a, basically it's an extended handoff. It's a 2-yard pass. It turns into a big gainer for Burlington. He went out of bounds, and that will stop the clock with 1:52 to go in the third quarter. And you can see Dusablon go to the sideline, talk right to the coach, and we're good to go now. And they are just shy of the MSJ's, well, just shy of midfield. They're at the 46-yard line. And Dusablon, again, he's mixed up the pass and run very well today. That's just a dive play, gets him to the 49, and a flag comes in late. That could be a holding on Burlington. Yeah, we'll have to sort this out. And yeah, it's a hold on Burlington. I'll move the ball back a little bit. Nalbach coming back into the ball game, number 54 for MSJ. And again, what players they have available, they've tried to keep him with short breaks in and out, get him hydrated. And who they brought out of the ball game was number 65, came out of the football game, Chris Reedy. So MSJ looks like they're set to go here. Defensively, they're at the line, ready to go. They need another. They've said it all afternoon. The defense needs to come up with another big stop on this drive. First down and 20 yards. Again, they brought it around to the side, and nice cut inside. McCormick got a piece of it, and Costello came up and finished it. Costello with a nice hit. And he was actually the last line there. They get past Costello, and they could be gone. So he'll make the stop, and they will give him credit for a couple yards on the play. And see Carmody, number 20, looks to the sideline. 1:16 in the clock running, and Carmody will get the defensive call. And Burlington already set out of the huddle, ready to go. There's a lot of different ball fakes on that play, on that counter play, but MSJ did a good job. Pretty much if everybody stayed where they were supposed to stay. They had a stalemate at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, there's a pass to the outside. I'll tell you what, Rhodes was on him, but if he throws it over the inside shoulder, he was looking for number 84 out there, Adam Ciccone, and he would have had him open. He just put it over the wrong shoulder. And yeah, it brings up a 3rd and 18 with just 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Again, MSJ coming up with some more home games in October. They'll have Colchester here, Mount Anthony, and of course the Rutland MSJ game played here this year. And I'll have some more Mill River boys and girls soccer for you, some more MSJ soccer. As they go to the I formation, and this is just a straight drop. Oh, lobbing it up in the air, and everybody looking at it. Hadeka might have came up with it. No, he broke it up though. That time Hadeka turned around, located the ball. Kussel was with him, but Hadeka did a good job. First of all, he was right on him coverage-wise. And second of all, he turned around, located the ball, and was able to make a play on it. Almost came up with the pick. So that'll bring up a 4th down play here and see if Burlington does punt. And I'm not saying that tongue-in-cheek. 4th and 18, they've gone on a lot of 4th downs, different lengths, but they will have Dusselblom back there to take the kick. You see him? I said he's a quarterback, and he's done the punting, the point after kicks, and you know, he got that off the side of the foot, and that's going to be out of bounds. And again, MSJ's not going to have bad field position at all. The official will walk up to the 36, 37-yard line. So MSJ's had 2 starts at the 40, 1 at the 45, and 1 here at the 37. And again, comebacks have to start somewhere. Why not this drive? And no lead's insurmountable. It's only 3 scores. And again, that offensive line has 55 Raymond, 54 Nalbach, 65 Reedy, 68 Sexton, 61 Scholdice. Altabel is the tight end, and this time out they have number 81 Ladebush as a receiver and Rhodes 85 as a receiver. You see Hadeka surrounded by his backs out there, and yeah, now they're trying to lead. Oh, what a great block! I'll tell you, number 84. Yeah, Adam Ciccone, who's a captain for Burlington, was being blocked by Ladebush, brought him to a stalemate, and then he controlled the left to right action. And really, did just right there, just a great play. Ciccone didn't give him anywhere to turn in or cut outside with that play. He stalemated the block, and again, and that's happened all afternoon. Burlington with a good defensive ends on this team. And Ciccone wanting to come off the field. You can see him waving to the sideline, but he's going to have to. Yeah, see him right there. He wants a breather. Clock down to 35 seconds and counting. 2nd down and 9. Again, they try to run that to the short side of the field, and Hadeka will be driven from behind. He'll come forward, pick up some more yardage, pick up at least 2.5 on the play. But they're running that counter play, that option play, to the short side of the field, which pretty much makes everything have to go up inside. Defensively, that's all you got to really do. And so a 3rd and, well, call it 6, 3rd and 6 right now, with just 8 seconds, 7 seconds, and I don't think they're going to get this play off as the clock down to 4 seconds. And no, MSJ is going to come to the sideline, heading the 4th quarter. We had a big 3rd down play as they're down by 20 to Burlington. So it could be the final 12 minutes put on the clock here as MSJ looking at a 3rd down. And they're going to go with the I formation in the backfield. Hadeka will roll, turn, cut up inside. Again, he's trying to make something happen. He's getting to the outside. McCormick with a great block. Hadeka cuts inside. He's in Burlington territory and down with a 1st down. And Colin McCormick with his blocking downfield opened that thing up for Hadeka. Yeah, see the 2 captains talking to each other. That was a great job by McCormick and Hadeka, because Hadeka waited to see which way McCormick was going to push the defender. So that's a 1st down for MSJ, and they're in Burlington territory. And Will Hadeka, again, just very athletic. They're trying to get him the ball out in a spot on the field, just like Dusselblom, where he can make a play, make something happen. It's at the 38-yard line. That's what I was waiting to see, was the spot of the ball. So, again, believe me, no lead insurmountable. They just got to get that 1st score. And here comes MSJ again with Ladebush 81 and Rhodes, the wideouts. Oh, nice cut back inside. Some good positive yards. So I thought they might come out in the 3rd quarter, but they fumbled the 1st snap. I thought they might come out and just try to run the ball like that 3-4 times in a row and maybe set up a short pass or just start establishing the run. Take time off the clock, keep the defense off the field. And they haven't had that many. They've had some running plays today that worked very well. Clock down to 11 minutes to go. St. Peter's Field, the place to be in this fall. We'll have more football action for you on Munger Vision from MSJ. And again, Cussell will play the fullback. McCormick will be the tailback. And boy, Haddock turned him on to pitch, and he just had no turn. He had no time to pitch. Good penetration again. Nice push off the defensive line by Burlington as they just collapsed the line back 2.5 feet in the MSJ backfield. And it's going to set up a 3rd and 9 now. We're going to bring Beazon in for McCormick. So Johnny Beazon, 21, will come in and replace Colin McCormick, number 31, for MSJ. And again, they dressed 17 today. And they've done everything they can do as far as rotating people out for a play or two just to keep them hydrated and somewhat fresh. And I don't know, I'd say you're in 2-down territory at this point too, at this juncture of the game. And Hanukkah. Oh, nice hold up, initial blast, and then the finish by Cussell. And yeah, that's at the 32-yard line when he finishes up. Cussell's ran the ball well today. Yeah, I'm looking at Hanukkah staying in the ball game. They're going to go for it on 4th and 4. And they're going to bring Ladderbush, number 81, back in the ball game for MSJ. Oh, I started telling you about the really big show number 12, though. It's the United Way fundraiser. It's a talent show, and it's really worth coming to. It's a beautiful Paramount Theater. It is taped and put on Channel 15, but you can catch it live, and you can also catch it later on Channel 15. That's the first Saturday in November. And with 9:18 to go, MSJ break in the huddle. I'm looking right into that hazy, hot sun. MSJ, I think, only had 10 people on the field. And that's not going to make it any easier for Hanukkah. You'll have to throw it away, yeah. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay. They had 11 people. I'm just listening to the coach next door here in the booth talking. They kept the back in the block, and so he only had 2 receivers in the pattern. So Burlington will take over on downs. Yeah, that's going to bring the MSJ defense back on the field. I'll tell you, defensively, MSJ has played very well today. And Ritter, 71 out there for MSJ. McCormick's 31, 32's Cussell, 10 is Hanukkah, 85's Rhodes. Ooh, got a new number out there. Matt Messier, number 40 out there for MSJ. Dusablon, quarterback, gone the distance so far, and they're going to break Hunt to the outside, and he'll bolt forward, pick up almost 7 yards on the play. Yeah, so Messier out there got involved in the tackle. They've also brought Raymond back in off the sideline. Like I mentioned, Ritter's out there, Rhodes out there. And McCormick's on one corner. I'm just trying to pick up all the numbers as they take a look. Chris Reedy out there defensively. Cussell, of course, out in the secondary. Beazon out there.
2nd and 3.
And it was a pickup of 7, so Dusablon with that I formation, and 8:18 left in the ball game. 20-0 Burlington from St. Peter's Field, and yeah, he'll cut up inside, weave his way through, and that's a first down. He's at the 45-yard line of MSJ, and that was Travis Hunt, number 21, who's done most of the ball carrying for Burlington today from the running back spot. Like I said, they've ran 5 different running backs, but he's had the bulk of the work. And actually, when they set the ball down, it's just a tad bit over the 45-yard line. So Burlington probably going to be pretty content right now just to march it down, run the clock out, and going to be on the road. They're in position to get a big win here at St. Peter's Field. And there's the pitch. They're going to run him to the short side of the field. He's got a blocker out front, and oh, nice job. Cussell came in right there. Hanukkah took the block on. That allowed Cussell to come up along with Tagliano and Ritter. And again, good gang tackling by MSJ. Again, for the amount of time that Burlington's had the ball offensively to be down by only 20 points, and one of those came after a turnover, I think that the defense has just played outstanding as well as they could play today. And the offense will come. Yeah, what happened is they're bringing Reedy out. He's been stopped. He's got blood, and they'll have to get bandaged up. And they need to bring in. Yeah, they're gonna bring Nall back in. Okay, they're gonna have an officials timeout and let everybody get some water. So second down for Burlington after that officials timeout. And oh, there's some confusion. They wanted the handoff to Ryan. Yeah, they want Ryan Michael to take the handoff, and he just ran by and ball fake. That lets Dusablon, yeah, with just the football, and MSJ will get him for the loss back to the 45-yard line and bring up a 3rd and 11. Yeah, so Burlington had that 13-0 lead at the half. They scored once here in the second half of the ball game. We're in the 4th quarter with just 6:52 to go. Matt Messier back in the ball game, number 40, at that linebacker spot. Now he's got Bees on it, and Battagliano also with him at the linebacker position. And they're just going to run it. Oh, just slant running, slant blocking. They'll put the, oh, look at them push right there. And well, I tell you what, that's kind of a quick whistle. We got a flag. Got a flag behind the play. And I can only assume it's going to be against Burlington holding, and that will nullify the whole thing here, and they'll bring the ball back. And Willie Haddock coming out to tell the official, go ahead and mark it off. And this is a good spot in the game. Again, I'd like to thank MSJ's Athletic Association, their principal, and their president for allowing me to videotape their football games and bring them to you on Channel 15, Public Access Sports. I know a lot of people, grandparents and relatives and moms and dads, and who've missed it the last couple of years, and just old alumni and past MSJ fans, and it's good to be back on with MSJ football. And gonna have all their home games for you this year on Munger Vision, Channel 15, PEGTV. But again, I'd like to thank MSJ for allowing me to videotape the games and put it on Channel 15. So 3rd and very long, 3rd and 17 now. And I'm not sure what the official. We're gonna have an official meeting here. But you know what they're doing? Yeah, checking 3rd down. Yeah, it is 3rd down. Okay.
What I mean, man, we got a bunch of brains. I've never seen anything like it.
Okay, so they're all set with the down markers and they're happy with everything. We'll get set to go. Dusablon will ball fake roll. He's got Bizon coming in, and they're going to get him with Tagliano and Bizon in the backfield, along with Sexton, and they'll have a big loss on the play. And Dusablon will stay in anyways on 4th and a mile because he's the punter, so I'm assuming they're going to punt the ball. 61, Schuldeis coming back in the ball game now for MSJ. Yeah, Dusablon is going back in punt formation. So Burlington will be forced to kick it here on 4th and 25. And this is returnable. Haddock will, nope. No, he'll let it roll, and yeah, he'll be off at the 25-yard line.
Okay, let's run.
And that will stop the clock with 5:21 to go. Now that Halloween parade, it's a neat thing to actually go down to it, watch the parade, and then go home and watch the replay. Because usually what 15 does is they tape it, and then they put it right on that same night again. So you can be in it, and the floats or march in it or whatever, or spectate in it, and then go home and watch yourself the same night. So again, it's Tom Leipold, the camera operator for that for a decade plus. I mean, he's been around a long time. He's also the program director at Channel 15, and you can call him at 747-0151, and you can reach him on the internet at www.pegtv.com. And if you're got some time on your hands, you can go right down to Building 24 in the House Center and see him personally. MSJ with just Cussell standing next to the quarterback, Haddock, in the backfield. And there's the long throw, and almost picked off. He overthrew McCormick and Altabel in the same spot on the field. And again, he had some time right there to throw the ball. MSJ will be looking, the clock stops, 5:16 to go. Ladabush coming back in the ballgame, number 81 on a 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, well, this is Richie, and you got Richie, and who's in there, Colin? Well, actually, Richie's in there.
Again, McCormick and Ladabush come to the short side of the field. As they go 4 wide receivers, it looks like Rhodes and again, a little problem with the snap. And oh, it is almost picked off twice, and he'll drop it. Number 34 came across Hunter Dandridge. And I'll tell you what, if he makes that catch, he's walking in the end zone. That's going to make up a 3rd and 10. So Landabush will come in with the play for MSJ. There he is, just coming into the viewfinder now. So MSJ with a road loss to Essex and down right now by 20. We'll be on the road for the next 3 weeks, and then they'll be back here. Oh gosh, I don't have my schedule. I think October 6th.
And the way they've been,
Again, Burlington's defensive line, especially their ends, have done a really excellent job today. Whether it's rushing the passer, or shutting down the run, or coming down the line on the dive plays, but they've done a good job of containing. There's Rhodes on reverse, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and Dandridge is going to bring him down. Yeah, now bring up a 4th down for MSJ. That was Nolan Rhodes, number 85, with his first run of the day, and again, that's just good discipline, especially by Dandridge. On a play like that, what you're told defensively is just to, could be a, yeah, we have a penalty on the play after the fact. I missed it. I think it's a face mask, but if it's a face mask, it should be a automatic 1st down. There's the face mask. Okay, so it's not an automatic 1st down. So it's going to be a 3rd and 5 now.
3rd and 5.
Well, much more doable, 3rd and 5. And I missed the flag at the end of the play, but they said they got a piece of Rhodes' face mask, and that's what the penalty was. Again, single setback for MSJ as Cussell had it because it's a quarterback. They're 3 wide, and MSJ will roll, cup inside, and break a tackle, and he's going to get buried. I'll tell you, he's so athletic, but you can only break so many tackles. And John Huss got in there and got the tackle for Burlington, number 20.
You know, I didn't call that out of curve. If he would have run it the way it looked inside, he would have had a lead blocker for that defensive end when he got outside.
And Haneke coming over to see Coach Fort, and yeah, they're going to punt it away. Okay. So with 3:56, Nick Lock running in 4th down, and
I didn't call it out of curve. I didn't call it out of curve because he's supposed to.
yeah, there's Sexton. I've been looking for him. So, well, he's steadily improved throughout the day. His kicks have gotten a little more hang time, a little more distance, and the snaps have gotten back better. Reedy's done a good job of getting the ball snapped back to him. Again, good snap, no pressure, and good kick. And that's going to roll and just kick out of bounds. Well, be inside the 30. Now they'll go right on the 30. So right on the 30-yard line, Burlington will have the ball with 3:25 to go in the football game. They lead 20-0 over MSJ. Yeah, and also talking about some more Mill River soccer boys and girls coming up. I'll be back down at Abatel Field for the MSJ soccer program. Yeah, and Coach Jim Shortle of the Rutland Rec Pride, the tackle 7th, 8th grade tackle football program, gave me a call during the week, and he's set with a schedule and some locations, so I'll have some of that Rutland Rec football for you. And of course, Sports Beat. So always watch Sports Beat. That's Mondays at 4:30s, Tuesdays at 5:30s, and Thursday nights at 9. Yeah, and I think the official, yeah, it's another official's timeout. So we're good to go now after that timeout taken. We're in the 4th quarter, 20-0 Burlington. It was 13-0 Burlington at the end of the first half of play. And that's going to be Hunt back in the ball game. And he's ran the ball very well today, Travis Hunt. He'll make up a 2nd and 6 as he picks up 4 yards on that play. In John Carmody, number 20 right there, looks to the sideline. We'll get the defensive call. He'll go back to the huddle. As looks at his wristband. He'll make the call now to the rest of his teammates. See if Burlington just tries to run the clock out here. Messier back in there, along with Carmody at the D linebacker position. And Battagliano also. That's pretty much snuffed out, and good job just to get back and actually roll forward, pick up a yard of positive yardage by Hunt. As MSJ pretty much had read the gaps and filled the middle. And 3rd and 3 now. And it's never too early to order your tickets for the Really Big Show 12 down at the Paramount Theater the first Saturday in November. It's a fundraiser for the United Way of Rutland County. And always good entertainment there. And they're going to run the pitch now to the far side of the field, the wider side of the field. And, well, I tell you, a second effort will get them the first down. Yeah, second effort got them that first down, and that was Hunt again. So Burlington going with their money back right now, and been one turnover in the ball game. That was from MSJ, this first snap of the third quarter. Other than that, Burlington has played pretty error-free as far as fumbles and interceptions. They have accumulated, I think it's 6 penalties now. The Mounties, from what I can recall, only have that 1 penalty in the ball game, and the 1 turnover was the fumble. So on first down and 10, and a minute 40 to go on the clock. A.J. Dusablon out there, the quarterback, number 8. And I think Burlington, I think, got off the snap a little bit quick, and that could go against Burlington. Yeah, there's the call, and that'll set them back, I believe, 5 yards. And they'll just march it off. Yep. But again, impressive effort by the defensive line of Burlington. The quarterback and running backs of Burlington did a good job. And again, the Mounties defense, I thought, held as long, it's like a big dam with a lot of cracks in it. They held as long as they could, and they gave up one score in the first quarter, 1 late in the second quarter, and 1 here in the third quarter after a turnover. So they really have been a bright spot for MSJ today. And that's going to be stopped after just a very minimal gain, maybe a yard. That was a first down play, so that'll be 2nd and 14 now, and the clock down to 1 minute to go. Yeah, and also out there on that tackle for MSJ was Ian Patch, number 63, a sophomore. Like I said, a very inexperienced squad at MSJ, a lot of underclassmen, not a lot of seniors. But again, if you got to look from a building block standpoint, the defense is there. They maybe, it's easy to sit here behind the camera and second guess. As far as the offense, maybe let the running game become a little more of the base package and then work the passes into it. But there are bright spots out there. And that's going to be a 3rd and 6 yards now. And 23 seconds to go. Hope you've enjoyed this high school football game on Channel 15. Again, you can contact them at PEGTV.com or call them at 747-0151. And again, Burlington with a score in the first quarter, at the end of the half, and at the start of the third quarter. And that's going to be the ball game. It'll be 20-0 Burlington over MSJ. So congratulations to Burlington. A very good effort by MSJ. Get out there, support your student athletes, and always support Munger Vision.